Hello and welcome back to Kentucky Route Zero. This is the Mountain King or something like that. I think it was Hall of the Mountain King. Sounds right. Um, we are in a cave with a roaring fire going on, and we went up the boardwalk last time. We looked at a computer that just made a bunch of nonsense, and here we are. Let's go. Bizarre. And what was that all about, Lula? Maybe Don knows how to clear it up a bit. Donald. Donald, okay. Yeah, we just played with the computer. Which didn't make no sense. But I guess, oh yeah, I guess thinking about it a little bit more, this is kind of telling you what indie games, what's it like to develop an indie game, because this looks like a text adventure type thing. It is in like development hell, I guess, and they've been trying to. Am I still moving? Yes, I am. They're trying to, I guess, debug it, or they've been working on it way too long, and it just causing more and more problems. But yeah, that was weird. I'm not sure. I don't see myself moving. There's Amy. I can't see where I am. Did it take this long last time to get over here? Okay, I'm gonna just... There we go. There's Donald. I have no idea if we talked to Donald or not last time. I think we must have, right? But I don't know what his voice was. I forget. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Pretty busted. The chalky bounds of dreams, beautiful dreams, but you can see what it once was, can't you? Can't you? There was so much more to it, an ornate labyrinths of memory, exhaustively stimulating parallel caves, ecosystems, real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions. The bats, they could then learn to sing, and then it began to crumble when the strangers came. First we only heard them walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammers and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make real voices, but just their glimpse or their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. Then we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. I shouldn't be telling you this. They're dangerous. They're strange, but I never tried to outwit them. They were always too much for me. But it's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, I'd... Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Oh, that was Shannon. Yes, of course. Oh, do you know her? How do you know her? It was a long time ago. All this, you see, just look at it. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together. Did you know? Lula and Joseph and I. Oh, Joseph. I remember him. Lula's gone from here, but Donald points across the cave with his pipe. Still in there. In Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is or how to get there from here, or how to unwind the damn tangled highway, but Xanadu, before its ruin, was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to perfect simulation. But maybe those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. Maybe dangerous. I've sent an eager seconds to negotiate with them to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. push back the vines, crawl out of the darkness, watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees, from rock to crystal and then to mud. Then you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now, leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe and a few dreams left. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Act 3, Scene 7. So, where do the strangers come from? What strangers? Where are we going? I don't know. Right, I'm in the building, okay. Just trying to figure out where I was. And the whole gang's here. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. Worth a look inside. I guess. I want to stay outside. Why? I think I saw a lizard. I'll stay with him. Okay, we'll make it quick. Junebug. Oh, there's all kinds of things we can look at. Let's talk to Junebug. Find it, lizards. Why would I went under a rock? That's lizards for you. Why do you dress like a punk? A punk, haha. What's the punk dress like, kid? Can you tell me? I dress like Junebug specifically. Want to be specific? I think you are. It's the middle of the night. Here you are in graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. You've just got to make choices and own them. You think I was born this way? This foxy? Came off assembly line half foot shorter and all gray, no eyes. They were going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like under all that rock and water. Bunch of gray shadows shoveling and hammering invisibly at the walls, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in the underwater cave and listened to it over and over, and we knew we weren't miners. That's a reference to the old miner thing. Mines. Anyways. We slipped out on the road, just these two featureless shadows, and ever since that night we've been detailing, colored and specifying. I feel more like myself every day. I think I should be a musician too. Yeah, right. I'll have to keep an eye on you. Okay, they're back. Good. Where were they going? There you are. What'd you find in there? It wasn't... Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. Doesn't matter. Right, okay. We got what we need. Let's go. What did we get? Scene 8. Moving right along. Hall of the Mountain King. Okay. Do we need to talk to Donald again? I guess so. Donald the old man? I forgot. I totally forgot what voice I did for him last time. I didn't realize he was the old man. I forgot. Singing softly, chase in orbit around the road, and close your eyes only dread. Or we must on mold and whiskey fed, and drink from rivers down below. We found your strangers. We know how to fix your damned machine, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Oh, soon the vision will return. What have you found? I say you need to unplug it for a while. Unplug it, of course. Restore the software in its initial state. Let it course it go. Again, throw the moldy circuits fresh and rejuvenated, ready to thrive. Well, then unplug it. By all means, do not hesitate to unplug the machine. Xandu. Look at Andrew. Man wearing large glasses inspects the ceiling. Could look at people. Woman in tattered cardigan looks furtively at the other people around the fire. Xandu? I guess we're gonna play around with the machine. It's maybe we'll actually get to play the game now. It's some sort of game, right? It's got mold all over it or something. Gate. It's kind of interesting, but weird at the same time. I don't know what exactly these guys are talking about. Sometimes. Where are we? I feel like I click on the Xanadu thing and it disappears. I thought it was the other way too. I'm gonna... I think we are like going inside the middle of things and then disappearing. It's a little annoying. We're going... actually going that way. I see Shannon. She's going off into nowhere again. Oh wait, there they go. Looks like she stopped. So maybe we're here? Roberta, oh, I can't talk to her. There we go. Okay, so I'll just unplug it and wait a minute, I guess. Weird. Just following instructions. Here we go. Just following instructions. Here we go. I wonder what we got when we're out of the graveyard. Well, we're already at 9. Xanadu. What are we gonna do with Xanadu? Okay, nothing. But unplug it. Oh, I hear a little music. Xanadu. Xanadu. Yeah, that's how you say it. What's this button? At end of road. There's a house at the end of the road. So this is more than just text. There's actually some visuals in this. Oh, Xanadu. You are at the end of the road before a small brick building. Around you is a forest. Check out the brick building. Enter building. Inside building. Not much inside the building. There's a lantern. Pick up lantern. You're inside the building, a storage shed for the National Park Service. There is a sensible modern electric lantern nearby. Get the lantern. Get lantern. Taken. Exit building. Enter forest. That's not something you can enter. Just type a direction. North. In forest now. We were in a forest before. I wonder if that has anything to do with this. like based on real places around here? Probably not. You're in an open forest with deep valley to one side. Ezra, can we climb a tree? Climb tree. Oops, that's calling me a climb tree. I don't think much is to be achieved by that. Sorry. Can we dig a hole? Dig big hole. You can't see any such thing. Pretty limited vocabulary. Type south. You're in forest. Hey, it's a maze. Hey, it's a maze. Southeast, northwest. Let's go east. East. You're in forest. Lula is here soldering replacement components in small handmade radio. We should talk to her. Ask how Lula's doing. I have no idea what I did for Lula. Hey, Don, I'm getting stranger's interference out here. I've been turning the radio circuits gradually as we go, swapping the capacitor values and tweaking register networks. It was working for a while, but everything I picked up sounds so distant and muffled. Lula hands you the radio. Well, maybe you have better luck. You're good at this stuff. Just don't forget to give it back. We went east. Let's go west. West. You're in forest. Joseph is here tapping with a small stylus on a modified pocket braille slate. Small gray kitten, no more than a few weeks old, dozes comfortably on top of his backpack. Have something to say? Listen. Don, I was just transcribing your footsteps. Sounds like... Joseph runs his finger along the index card he's been tapping on from right to left. Long weary song, drearily gone. He beat a melancholy shuffle through his woods. Donald, had been noting down sounds of the forest with an ear for speech and an inborn filter for poetry, I suppose. But so maybe it's me being melancholy after all. I'm eager to see what the politics subsystem makes of the punch cards. North? Maybe? I don't know. The edge of a hole. Whee! That looks like Route Zero. It's very similar graphic quality. Just a little different color. You are at the edge of a massive hole. Dirt gives way to rock at the ground sinks into darkness. The computer tied to your upper back slickens with sweat in the afternoon sun. The rope slung around your shoulders has slipped under the strap of your backpack, digging uncomfortably against your collarbone. Go down into hole. That seems pretty obvious. Down. Cave walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance. Lose your footing and fall to your death. Oh, forgot to do the voice. Fall to your death. R.I.P. What does this button do? Gar with a 0 out of possible 8,192. I died. What? You may continue or quit. Continue. Oh, he's typing to continue. I didn't even get a choice. Maybe we need something to climb down more carefully. Climb down carefully. Cave walls are too slick to climb safely without assistance. You lose your footing and fall to your death. This is a degaussing thing. 0. Continue. We have to continue. Eventually we'll get it right. Y'all in the hole first to see if there's any pirates. Yo. I'll understand you as far as yo. Yo, any pirates down there? No response. Sorry kid, you're batting 0 today. At least we know there's no pirates. Hey, try using the rope. Climb down safely. Tie rope to tree. Rope is tied snugly to a tree. Down. Your feet slip a few times on the slimy rock, but you remain stable. Lula and Jules descend carefully after you. In bed quilt. In a bed quilt? Oh no, looks like a place. Probably called bed quilt, I guess. I don't know why. This doesn't seem to do anything. Except for scramble it a bit. You are in bed quilt along east-west passage with holes everywhere. Joseph and Lula remove the computer equipment that they carry on their backs and begin settling in. That's the last trip, so everyone's down here now. Say something back to her. Say something back. You make an awkward joke. Don't be so morbid. Lula looks pensive. What's that gear he's carrying? Ask Lula about gear. Sure, Donald. We may as well take inventory. I've got a tape machine and synthesizer parts we borrowed from the school of music. It's all tuned up to my voice so we won't have to type so much. Joseph has his slate and the punch cards is transcribed from the poems we read. He's got the typewriter and the paper tape recorder reader. And you've got the CRT display. How's your back holding up? Ask her where the treasure is. Ask Lula where the treasure is. Ah, if we knew that, we wouldn't have set up down here. I know you think this environment will help get us in touch with a deep romantic reverence for some kind of profound natural spookiness, but I was more comfortable in our lab. The university picked the worst time to cut our funding. Typical institutional sickness, stinginess, and academic politics. I mean, I felt like we were getting really close to something. Anyway, I don't know if it's sustainable down here. You know how to live and work here together. Joseph looks uncomfortable. Jealous. Hey, Donald, can you help me here? I wired these generators up. I'll assemble the synthesizer, but I could use some help with the serial interface if you have time. What is going on? Why are we here? You hear an unfamiliar echo from the tunnel to the east. Maybe help Lula, she'll have some more time to tell us. Help Lula. Thanks, Donald. I can never remember which color leads to which pin. Lula begins unpacking a box of wires and terminals. Do you think there are paintings down here? Cave paintings, I mean? Maybe some old pottery shards from when the world was young and early men and women huddled in the caves too. Do you know, I think cultural fossils are the saddest fossils. Sadder than animal remains, I mean. We might come across a petrified mollusk or a partial dinosaur footprint, and we say, there was a point of contact here where a body touched the earth. Maybe there was a little bit of environmental garbage, but the life who owned that body never cared for much, moved on anyway. And that's the end of it. I suppose this lantern, I shine my lantern on one of these walls and I see a crude painting thousands of years old. 2 men and a woman, carved in blood on rock. Someone put that here to keep something on the rock after she passed. A hope, a relationship, or a moment. A worry, maybe a regret. She made a painting to something alive for her, but like that dead mollusk and it's in rant dinosaur. She had to move on. Whether it was whatever it was, gone. Now we're looking at the painting. This dangling copy with no original. You are interrupted by an almost echo, grating, scraping sound on the east, louder than before. The hell was that? Let's check it out. In tunnels. What is this game, man? I don't understand. Why are we playing a game in the middle of this? Rush down the tunnel with Joseph and Lula close behind. How do you like this old kid? Kinda boring, but I like boring stuff sometimes. Tunnel narrows, and soon you find yourself crawling on your hands and knees. Navigating the tunnel gradually becomes more awkward as smooth rock gives way to jagged, crystalline surfaces. Scratches and taps echo from the end of the tunnel, some short and piercing, some slower and groaning as if dampened by water. Tunnel opens into a large room. In Crystal Room. This is not much of a text adventure. There's not a whole lot we can do. Well, we died several times, so that was fun. That looks like Conway. Especially with his bone leg. So whole effect reminds me of his bone leg, kinda. You are in a large, irregular chamber. The walls, floor, and ceiling are covered with crystalline projections. Strangers are here, scraping black mold from the crystals. They look up when you enter. One of them seems about to speak. Finally! Better run. You can run. You have to say which compass direction to go in. Joseph flees through tunnel in the north. Luna flees through a tunnel to the northeast. Follow Luna. That's what we're after. Run north. Luna's headlamp scans across the northern passes as you run. Soft shadows loom perplexingly from the floor to the ceiling. You fail to distinguish shadow from crystals. Eventually find yourselves cornered. You have hit a dead end. Who are they? Comfort her. Comfort Lula. You reassure Lula that the strangers are harmless. Are you sure? Maybe you're right. It sounds like they've got back to work. Alright, let's pass them quickly. Now, don't make eye contact, then find your way back to the equipment. What is this? We're back in Bedcourt. What is this all about? You are in Bedquilt, a long east-west passage with holes everywhere. Lula is here, panting for breath. Did they follow us? Where's Joseph? May as well wait. Time passes. Lula nervously runs her hand along the vein in the cave wall. I guess we could wait for an hour or so. Wait for an hour. Time passes. A shifting, fluttering sound goes louder from one of the tunnels. What's that, Joseph? What's that, Joseph? 5 disoriented bats stumble through your lantern light and off into the adjacent passage. She seemed pretty scared. You sure, Lula? I know, but never mind. I don't want to think about it. I guess we should wait for Joseph here. This is where we go, right? Let's wait for a bit. Let's search for him. Search. Alligator started here the first search. We have to be more specific. With the equipment? Search equipment. The various computer and audio equipment cast angular shadows into the tunnels as you slowly cross the pile. Nothing. Download the tunnels? Search tunnel. You select a tunnel at random. Your lantern illuminates several sets of prints on the moldy cave floor, but they are impossible to identify. Joseph climbs down from the rope still tied above. That damn sound. Damn sound. Those damn voices. I don't even know what direction I was running. I wove through the network of tunnels. I ran my hand along the wall, always turning left, but every turn and every rock felt the same. For all I knew, I was running in circles. Finally, I ended up here, and I hid. I panicked. I heard you talking, but I don't think I could trust my senses. I heard you talking, but I didn't think I could trust my senses. What? How do you say that again? But listen, there's one thing I have to tell you. While I was out there, I lost in a tunnel caves. I came across the Zero, and I had no idea. It's like a real place. They pick up garbage, they deliver mail, they go to work and to church. But it has an awful kind of emptiness. Wandering through, I heard horrible echoes. Weird images got burned in my mind's eye. Television, a scarecrow, crystal, feather, sandwich, CRT monitor, bottle, an anchor. Oh, wasn't that stuff in the Kentucky Route Zero? I mean the Route Zero? I remember scarecrow and crystal. Might have been a feather. I remember a sandwich. Lula looks down at her feet. What's up with Lula? What is up, my buddy? Nothing. Just Joseph, you sound disturbed. Lula, you've heard the same damn stories I have. Doesn't matter now, damn it. I'm leaving to hell with all this. Getting back on track, we're so close. Divert Joseph's attention. Shout something at Joseph about the project you are working together. You'll die in these damn old caves. What about those men? You know they'll be back, come back. Tell them we can find somewhere to start a fire. It's just fine. Somewhere to fire. It's safe to start a fire. You shout something at Joseph, going deeper into the caves. Did you hear their voices? They'll find you. But not me. I'm going back to the surface. Stop! Your stupid fight is ringing through the whole damn cave. Joseph is right. We can't stay here. I'm leaving too, but I'm not going back to the surface. I'm taking my station wagon and I'm heading down the Zero. Don't let her leave us here. Get Lula's attention. You plead with Lula about your continued collaboration. I'll send you this tape when I'm done recording, but I'll put it in the mail, and then you can see what your damn machine does with it. Lula and Joseph have left. Back in the tunnels. Man, this is a long video. Hope you're all hanging in there. I know this is a lot. Banded by your collaborators, your confidants, your companions, the only two among your colleagues with whom you've ever trusted the gift of your friendship. Pretty thick, sounds like a beardo had his heart broken. You wandered the tunnel alone, dragging along the components of your unrealized masterpiece, combing the underground passages for a new site in which to realize your vision. Sounds like a genius. How do you mean? 40. Ha. Had a guy come into the shop once with a bunch of old radios and computers and stuff. Real junk. I think he collected it down alleyways or something. Anyway, it was all broken. He asked me if I could get the tubes out clean them up, vacuum tubes. So I pulled out every vacuum cleaner I could find and threw the rest out. And I went over them rubbing alcohol and cleaned the lids. I used some nail polish remover on glass. I did a pretty good job. Came back the next day and I laid it out on a towel for him so he could check it out. I got the towel from Aunt Remedios, and like everything with her, it's really kind of nice, you know? It's red and it has this gold embroidery on the edges. I guess it was a little too nice. This guy got all excited by the presentation. Kind of circled and observed each tube from a distance, moving his head around in weird, quick bobs, like a pigeon. And then started lecturing at nobody in particular about the history of vacuum tubes. They talked for an hour. We went on a few dates, but nothing really came of it. Turns out he was kind of boring. Kind of like this game. Not Kentucky Route Zero, but this text adventure game is getting a little boring. That's where we are. Right there. I think it said Hall of Mountain Kings, right? After what may have been years, he stumbled out of the tunnel into a carnivorous open space. Stalactites adorn the ceiling like grotesque. In the center of the room is an enormous rocky spire. This is where you will set up your equipment and establish your legacy. I kind of want... wow. We're looking at Xanadu from the Xanadu. Now is the time to continue your work. Research assistance 0. Realism index 37%. Romance index. Romance? Mold coverage 0%. Oh, that's good at least, right? Oh, look at these designs. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know what any of them mean. You may hire a new research assistant, assign assistants to a task, or sleep till tomorrow. What is going on now? Why am I hiring research assistants? Uploading job advertisement at university message board. You have hired Greg, who studies architecture. Assign him? Architecture. Debugging, transcription, or speculation. I'll just go with debugging, I guess. Sleep after that? I don't know. I guess he's gonna do some debugging of the program. 147, it was like 37 before? Mold coverage, that's not good. It's all the same stuff over and over again. Andrew, that's a person we know. Or have seen, at least. Yeah, this is the same stupid stuff. Sleep. I'm not convinced this is getting us any closer to 0. Research assistance, okay. 40? Romance. Realism is down to 47%. Try to quit, please. I want to keep playing. Come on, we got stuff to do, kid. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes. That was a rhetorical question. Exit? But you aren't in anything at the moment. Maybe you have to lose or die in order to start over. We tried dying already. Smash the computer! Violence isn't the answer to this one. Maybe we have to wait it out? Wait indefinitely. Time passes. Research assistants come and go. One of them, a mathematician named Weaver. Okay, we know Weaver too. That's cool. Follows the stranger into tunnels. She doesn't return, but neither do they. Years pass, mold accumulates. You and remaining assistants take burning, disused equipment in the center of the room. Black mold is intensely flammable and makes excellent catalyst. It leaves behind a sweet narcotic perfume. One night, you have visitors, outsiders, different ones. Then later that night, an old friend. You really dig deeper in these caves. Premature end of file. Press any key to quit. Huh. Well, I didn't understand the research assistants and like basically building a computer program, I guess. Debugging, transcribing. We're back here. Good, I'm glad. This was so long. But I couldn't quit in the middle of it. But that's it. That's it for now. I'm done reading computer text. I mean, I guess I read computer text anyways, but from the computer on there it was mostly just the computer talking, which was real boring. So see you next time. Bye.